it's very, obviously it's very important, yeah. I used to go to a discount store in New York. We had two branches, one off Park Avenue and one down near where the World Trade Center was, yeah? And they were called Sims. And they had, and on their bags that you took away, there was they had a slogan. It was one of the best slogans I've ever seen. And it just said, an educated consumer is our best friend. Why is it important to educate your target audience? It is important if you understand what you mean by educate. If by educate you mean boring the living shit out of them by showing pictures of your bloody factory and droning on about your corporate thing. I flew back this time from I went out on Virgin, which is great, and I came back on the other people Delta, which is shit, yeah? And I took the magazine there because I want to write about it, because there's a big article from the CEO. Yeah? The guy is marooned so far up his own arse it's not true. Yeah? So he's talking about, you know, how we are inclusive and how we do this and how we do that and how we do that. You know, I don't care if you give blowjobs on the moon, you know. I want you to tell me what you're going to do for me. So educate your audience in how you can help them. Educate your audience in the fact that you can help them better than other people and why you can help them better than other people. Or what was it? Only in the gravest cases should you show the friction. Did you know this? When the client moans and sighs, make his logo twice the size. If he still should prove refractory, show a picture of the factory. Only in the gravest cases should you show the client's faces. This is not true actually. If you put somebody's face, yeah? If you going back to your websites, if you've got a face on the top right, you'll get more people reading. Because we're conditioned, going back to how did we learn as children? Yeah? What happens if you take a blank sheet of paper and put two round dots on it and put it in front of a baby? The baby will start smiling. Did you know that? Because we are conditioned to recognise faces from the womb. That's by the by. It's very important to. What people are unwilling to do. Oh, you've got a variation of this on it. Have you?
No, say no.
The thing is that your problem in persuading people to do what you want them to do is that the only way you are going to persuade the maximum possible number of those people to do what you want to do is to give them every sane reason why they should do what you want to do and overcome every sane objection to doing what you want them to do. Yeah? This means you have to write long copy. Very simple. Yeah? And that's why long copy will always do better than short copy. Bearing in mind that there are some products that it's difficult to write long copy about, chewing gum for instance. Yeah? But generally speaking, the more you tell, the more you sell, as the salesman say. And the challenge is not merely to write long copy, it's to write long, interesting copy. That's the real challenge. The challenge is to find ways to talk to people where I want to know what's going to happen next. So the biggest challenge there is, you know, how do I get people reading? How do I keep people reading? How do I keep people reading through to the end? How do I ask them frequently enough to do what I want them to do, and compellingly enough to do what I want them to do? How do I incentivize them enough to give them, and so on.
Okay.